All right, listen up. This year's going to be a massive year. We've got a brand new home and our rivals need to fear us playing here. Players, members, we're all Eagles. And it's more important than ever that we unite as one. This year, we've all got a role to play. Backs, we don't get beaten. Mids, you're the front line, it starts with you. And forwards, play with real flair and excitement. Members and fans, don't underestimate the role you can play. Think back to that game against Adelaide at Subi last year. Think about the passion and spirit you guys showed and helped us get over the line. We need more of that this year. And Eagles in the front row, we need your leadership to really drive the rest of the crowd. And members in the stands, follow the lead of the front row. When we're up against it, dig deep and bring some real energy. Fans at home, you're part of this too. I know you've got our backs. Now, as a sign of unity for the club, we're all going to do something a little bit different before the game. After the toss, when Bung walks back to the boys, we want everyone standing. Join us in the huddle. We're all Eagles. This is our new home. So anyone who comes into town, they should know they're taking on all of us. Remember, March 25th, 4:20. Everyone's got a job to do. Let's get it done.
Okay, second time here. So today's a really good opportunity to just get up there and spend as much time as you can getting around the ground and getting used to the environment. Having a good look around, soak it all in. We'll have a good training session, there'll be a bit of a match sim at the end. So it's a good session. Let's go.
The change rooms are huge. There's a lot of space in the locker room, which is real good. It's a good warm-up room out back. The boys can keep the legs in and stuff, and then there's the ice bars and all the heat, whatever it is, spas, and it's a lot better than what I'm compared to back in the country. So yeah, no, it's a pretty amazing facilities, and yeah, it's good.
It's pretty overwhelming, really. It's it's a massive joint, probably one of the best stadiums in the world going around. I'm really excited to get out here and play. The boys are doing shenanigans already, so it's we're feeling at home.
Yeah, well, it was part of the initiation, I suppose, with trying to get some
comfortable feelings within the stadium, and to get the players around there. Did a couple of laps and checked out the new rooms and the facilities. Our room's ours. It's not for anyone else. It's branded ours, so it's our home. The playing list has changed significantly, so there's a lot of new players on our list. So some of the younger players too, who were playing local footy 6 months ago, walking around the best stadium in Australia. So it's all about connection with the stadium, and visualising round one and what that might look and feel like, and getting that familiarity really quickly is our goal. And yesterday was the first step.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the 2018 West Coast Eagles season launch, proudly presented by West Cape Howe Wines. And what a way to spend a Friday afternoon enjoying this view of Perth from our new home. It is spectacular, and it's a historic time for football in this state. There's so much anticipation about what's to come, beginning against the Sydney Swans at this venue.
Yeah, so we have the season launch here today. Usually it's a breakfast, but it's a lunch, so I'm actually quite spewing because I didn't mind the poached eggs. I'm quite a poached egg kind of guy with a bit of avocado, but going to have to settle for some lunch today, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'll make do.
I don't mind it. In the middle of the day, you don't get up as early, so I'm usually one of those guys that like to sleep in a bit, so I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, I'm really excited being at my first season launch. It's a pretty daunting thing. There's a lot of important people here, but I'm just looking to introduce myself and meet some of the great people that make this club run efficiently.
10 new players landed in the Eagles' nest during the trade and draft period. We can't wait to see what they bring upon their arrival. A huge thank you to our past players who are presenting the Guernseys today and have worn those numbers with great pride during the 30-year history of the football club.
An amazing feeling of recognition getting onto the stage and finally getting presented with my official jumper. It's something which I've grown up wanting to do, being a lifelong Eagles supporter, and I can't wait for the opportunity.
It was a long time ago now, about 8 years ago now, so a bit old now. But all the young boys, we've worded them up and we said that they had to get up there and tell a bit of a story, so hopefully none of them do that, but it'd be nice to see if they did.
I think a couple of the blokes have clued in that we've got to do a speech or something, but we're trying to avoid that at all costs, I think.
We're really pleased with the draft this year, and geez, they look young, didn't they, on stage? They look like babies, but the fact is a lot of those guys will play seniors at some stage this year, and that really excites everyone, including me. But more importantly, our leaders have had really good blocks of pre-season as well.
It's a new era for us. It's an amazing stadium, amazing oval, and I think it'll be an amazing experience for both players and members who are coming along next week. It'll be unbelievable.
We're really excited to be able to play here. Yes, it's going to be 60,000. I was talking before. It feels like a mini MCG type feel pretty much. So we're really excited, and we've had a couple of training sessions out here and a couple of practice matches, and we can't wait.
I think our playing group's exciting. A lot of speed, a lot of young talent as well that will be showcased throughout the year. So that's our expectation to make the 8, and it all starts next Sunday.
Judging by my watch, not sure how many percentage-wise are heading back to the office.
Elliot Yeo would definitely not go back to work after a long lunch. I think he's quite happy with the burgers, and I think he might have one and might get a taste for another and just get a full belly and probably head on home for a nap. So I think he would definitely be the one not go back to work.
There's a few, definitely. I reckon Nick Nat, he wouldn't. But then also probably Brad Shepherd. He's the guy that likes to spend his afternoon heading over to Roto, taking his boat out, also, catching crayfish, so you could probably imagine that.
The player that would not go back to work and leave at lunchtime would be Mark Lecrae, because he probably does that anyway.